And told a young guy who just graduated that if he stood in a marked square on the ground for an hour, he'd pay him $50. The boy was skeptical but said that if it were true, he'd gladly stand there for an hour. So, he stepped into the square. The man gave him a pleased smile and quickly left. An hour passed, and the man returned right on time, handing over $50. The boy was thrilled. Earning money had never been this easy. The man then offered him another job. Just like before, all he had to do was stand in the square, but this time, he'd be paid $200 per day. The boy accepted eagerly, as this amount was a small fortune to him. The man left again, and the boy stayed in the square. When a friend passed by and greeted him, he didn't dare step out of the square to chat. His friend invited him to go skateboarding, but he had to turn down the offer. Over time, though, the boy started yearning for a bit of freedom. Finally, unable to resist, he carefully placed a foot outside the square. Nothing happened. But that evening, he waited late into the night, and the man never showed up to pay him. The boy realized that this was the cost of breaking the rules. He vowed never to do it again. One day, a pickpocket bumped into him and took off. Soon after, a woman with limited mobility approached, tearfully begging him to help her catch the thief and retrieve her bag. The boy told her he couldn't help. He wasn't allowed to leave the square and suggested she find someone else. Although he regretted his response, the feeling didn't last long. Soon, the man returned and paid him as promised. After receiving his money, the boy stopped the man before he could leave, saying he wanted to quit. The man asked if he was sure, and the boy hesitated, not answering. Watching the man's retreating figure, he found himself quietly following him, eager to find out who this man really was.